We as Cavendish Nuclear have come to school today to try and inspire kids to get into the nuclear industry. We've delivered a 4-week project where we've asked the kids to think about how they would defuel and refuel a nuclear reactor. So I chose to get involved with Unbox for Future. I suppose when I was in school, most of the talks that we got when people came from universities, we rarely had anything about apprenticeships. So I thought it would be good to speak to kids about what an apprenticeship is and how it differs from university, and also the projects and things we've done also gets children and the students thinking about the industry that we work in.
So in our first session, seeing them in person, we had them create Gantt charts, basically just talking about all of the activities taking part step by step. Next week we are planning to actually have them start their actual presentations as well as add any extra details that they're doing.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. We get to work in groups and figure out all the stuff together to present it to Cavendish Nuclear later on, hopefully.
The one thing that was surprisingly fun was that I actually got to work with people I wouldn't normally talk to outside of this session.
So like the apprentices from Cavendish, they're really good and they're really nice to us, and they've been helping us like do our work, because it gives you an idea of what it's like to be an apprentice, and it like helps you, and like I really like stuff like that. So yeah, it's just like getting a bit of a taste of what it's like.
So the students presented their projects and I think they did really well. There was some nervous faces in the room, but you could just see how proud they were at the end that they'd actually done it and stood up in front of their peers and strangers that they hadn't met before. So yeah, they did a fantastic job today. So the reason why we wanted to participate in the programme is because we've been looking at different ways to engage with young people. We've been looking at different things in terms of work experience programmes, whether that's online or face-to-face, and I think this is the best of both worlds in what we've been doing over the past 3-4 weeks with the students. I would 100% recommend Unbox Your Future for schools and businesses. Tested it here in Leicester, and if it worked, which it has, I want to roll it out now across my other locations for Cavendish Nuclear, because it absolutely has worked.
There's loads of benefits for employers in the region to get involved, from engaging with young people in the local area to be able to provide an impactful work experience for them. It helps them to achieve their CSR targets, but they can also develop their talent pipeline so that they can create a list of people that they could employ in the future.
I think it's a good way for staff to build relationships with students. I think it's a really good thing for the students to have on their CVs, on their personal statements for colleges and university applications. I think it's a good way to see students outside of their lesson environment and sort of build those interpersonal relationships with them.
Also, it's the softer skills side, so working in a team maybe with people that you haven't worked with before, the different types of personalities and how you interact with those people, building your confidence as well, standing up in front of people and presenting, even your digital skills, putting a presentation together that they wouldn't have done previously. So I think it's not just about learning about industry, I think it's the softer side as well, which I think is really important.
It's incredible to think that these projects here can potentially help people in the future have an understanding of what they want to do. If people come out today thinking about apprenticeships, and we've kind of done well, we've done what we've been asked to do. It's something we wanted them to do. We wanted to promote apprenticeships as well as going to university, because we know there is 2 options about that.